to the JMU football almost mid-season recap episode. Before I recap the season up to now, let's take a look back at JMU's resounding 31-23 victory over the South Alabamans of Mobile, Alabama. It was a great win. Everybody chipped in, very excited to be there and to experience the family weekend crowd. It was terrific. And, despite the fact that this was a total team effort, I've got to pick one player of the game, one Mighty Oz player of the game. And that player, drum roll please, the player of the game is Zach Horton. Here's a who. Way to go, Zach. Big number 4-4, turned two short passes into long TDs. He must have heard that who in the end zone because he was determined to get there. Along the way, he ran around and over would-be tacklers, looking for all the world like a stampeding elephant, stomping and clomping through a whole gaggle of weak and ineffective Wickersham brothers. Way to go, Zach Horton. Here's a who. You're last week's player of the game. You football diehards have been clamoring for more, let's call it football focus in these shows. So let's review some key football news from JMU's September schedule. We started when the Dukes bounced Bucknell in an exhibition, also known as a friendly to our friends overseas. JMU rained on UVA's home opener and left Seville with a 1-point win. The following Saturday, the Great Wall of Troy crumbled. Another notch on the Duke dog collar. After that, we flew all the way to Utah State to win a wild one. And like I said earlier, the Jags from South Al lost in Dr. Seuss storybook fashion. Very kind of them on Family Day. So here's the only almost mid-season stat that really matters. The JMU Dukes are not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. The Dukes are now 5-0. 5-0. Let's go.
Oh, the JMU Dukes are 5-0. 5-0. Let's go.
Makeup. Everything look good? Not too shiny? All right, thanks. Hand me that mug, will you? Thank you, Scott, the producer. Welcome back, and it's time for everyone's favorite feature, the Mighty Oz mailbag. I'd cue the music, but music is so darn expensive. Okay, here's the first letter. It goes like this. Hey, Mighty Oz from JMU. Why is your ugly mug on my screen? You got a face for podcasts. Now this is a true fan. This guy's got vision. Sure, it's an ugly mug. It's got some chips, imperfections, but it's my mug. I've had it for a while, and I'm a big JMU fan and supporter. I'm an alumni, so I'll hold on to the mug. But listen, I get your main point. Your main point is my JMU football reviews they're just too good to keep on one medium. I mean, YouTube's fine, but I could reach a broader audience, I think, if I did some podcasts. I should expand my portfolio. The people have spoken. They want more Mighty Oz from JMU. Scott, the producer, I want you to make it happen. I don't care what it costs, as long as you pay for it. Okay. All right, that's it for this week's show. Now, since JMU has a bye this weekend, I have a suggestion as to how you might use your free time. If you look down below this video, there should be a black button that says subscribe. Just click that button. It won't do a lot for you, granted, but it will validate me, and that's what's important here, right? Now, we're up to 68 subscribers. We added 1 subscriber last week. Thank you, Mark. Love to have you on board. And remember, the goal is 1,000 because a man can dream. Tune in next week for a brief preview of JMU versus Georgia Southern. And let's go Dukes.